Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And we're gonna talk about how to know if a motherfucker like you or hate you based upon the motherfucking zodiac signs. Goddamn, yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Now, this could go through all scenarios and situations. I don't give a fuck if your ass at work, or you're dealing with family, you're dealing with friends, you're dealing with coworkers, or you just in a situation that you're just in a public and you out shopping or something like that. It doesn't fucking matter. Whatever, or you at school, whatever circumstance or situation you are in, I'm gonna let you know how to tell if a motherfucker like you or dislike you based upon a motherfucking zodiac sign. So even if you're around somebody and you don't know their zodiac sign, but you feel the same energy that I'm about to explain right now, you gonna have a motherfucking hint. Like, okay, this motherfucker must be a goddamn. Now look, it's three motherfucking signs that's motherfucking you might not even be able to tell. So these motherfuckers, because the way that they like you is the same goddamn way, same way that they fucking hate you. And I shouldn't even let the cat out the motherfucking hat, but I'm gonna motherfucking say it before we even get there. You motherfucking Geminis, Cancers, and motherfucking Virgos. People can't even goddamn tell if y'all motherfucking like them or hate them. You know what I'm saying? So, but we gonna get into that shit. Because the same way y'all like is the same way y'all goddamn hate. But I'm gonna break that down how you could kind of decipher it. You know what I'm saying? And then my Cancers, Geminis, and Virgos will be able to watch this and be like, oh, okay, yeah, he get it. Now, for the most part, check this out. Now let's start off with motherfucking Aries. We're gonna get into motherfucking Aries first. Now I am an Aries, so I got a lot to do with this energy also. So just because we may play out the energy signatures differently based upon our own natal alignments, the basic energy signature that all Aries may still participate in and pay attention to is gonna be this shit right here. So this is how you can motherfucking tell if an Aries like you. They gonna put you to the motherfucking test. Now what do I mean by the test? Like they like to test motherfuckers. Now they like to take some motherfucking elements of the situation that y'all in, formulate it and construct it into some type of application in the astral realm and give it to you. And if you agree to the terms and conditions and you abide by the certain laws and shit like that, then that make the Aries have a sense of comfortability to know how far to go with you or how not far to go with you. Now what do I mean by this, right? Say if you a female trying to get a man, or you a man trying to get a female, right? You're going to do certain tests. Now, depending on the scenario and the situation in your age group, that's how the test's going to be formulated. But it's always going to be like a secret, esoteric kind of test. So what's actually going on is the Aries is going to say certain things just to see how you react to certain things. Just for them, because look, the Aries don't like to feel vulnerable. So they don't want to just go all the way with it like a Libra may go with it. Or all the way with it like because a lot of times Libras and Geminis, y'all don't really care about rejection as much as Scorpios and Capricorns and Aries. So a lot of times the Aries don't even want to go through that kind of rejection. So they set certain traps and do certain tests to see how you react. And how you react will let them know what will you agree with or not. So that'll let the Aries know if they should automatically ask you for their number or they think like, nah, this ain't the type of person that I know if I ask for their number, the way they act, they'll probably act like this, and I ain't even know it ain't even worth it. So Aries be trying to foresight a lot of times, initiate things. So for the most part, you got to keep that in mind. But that's how you know if an Aries like you. They'll put you to the test. Even if you at work. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they come in negative ways. They'll do shit like make you think that they don't like you, but just the simple fact that they're giving you attention, that's let you know that they like you. They just trying to see if you can kind of match their intensity, match their pride. They trying to see if you don't care about the same shit they don't care about. If you get into your feelings the same type of shit they get in their feelings about. So if they say they might do certain things that you might be another sign, you might be a motherfucking Sag, or you might be a motherfucking Pisces or an Aquarius, and it might be something that they do that, or Taurus. And it might be something that the Aries do that you don't like. Now, based upon your feelings and your reactions, that let the Aries know, okay, this person don't feel the same way I feel about this kind of subject or not. So that'll let the Aries know how far to go with you, or if they should be cool with you, or use a person that they should treat as long as they're armed. But this lets you know in general that an Aries is fucking with you at the moment. Now, how you know an Aries don't like you is they're straight up detached. They're straight up detached. You could have known them for years and they act like they don't even know you. You would have to say something to them first. Like, because, see, and then they don't even look at it like they don't even care that you care if they acting like they don't know you or not. You see what I'm saying? They're not spiteful like that. Like Aries will take it to the length of not even caring about you enough to even want to talk about you to anybody. If anybody else bring you up about them, they might switch the subject because they don't want to go back into that same feeling. Remember, fire like to express feelings. So it's not like water. It don't soak in the feelings. Even though they both right brain, they express their feelings in two different ways. Same way Earth and Air is left brain, but they express their logic and the way they think in two different ways. You know, Earth go in with it and, you know, concern with it. Air go out with it and communicate it. Same way with the filler signs, the right brain, water and fire. Water go in with it and emotionalize with it and see if this is right to express or not. So they may hold grudges or hold certain excitements. Fire signs like to express that shit and let it go and don't like to revisit something a feeling that they was detaching from in the first place. You know what I'm saying? They want to feel other shit. You know what I'm saying? So they put that feeling out instead of putting it in. So for the most part, when you talk about they're straight up detached. They don't even want to think about you. You know what I'm saying? Or talk about you and things like that. And the moment that you come up, they'll fight that feeling. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you know an Aries don't like you. You know what I'm saying? They're just straight up detached and won't pay you any motherfucking mind and act like they don't even know you, even if they do know you. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is how you know. Now let's get into motherfucking Taurus. This is how you know if a Taurus like you. They give you shit. Now they just not gonna give you anything, right? But for the most part, how you know a Taurus like you if they give you something that you know that they care about. Remind you, Earth signs are not emotional, so especially Taurus. So the way that they show their emotions. Now every sign got emotions. They just handle it in different ways. Air and Earth handle it different than water and fire. So when we talk about Earth, right, they handle it in the left brain way, so it goes through the mind first. So for the most part, to show you that they fuck with you is they gonna give you something that you know that they like, something that's dear to them. So you supposed to take that as a consideration, like, okay, this person gave me something that they probably wouldn't have gave nobody, or something that I wouldn't trust nobody with, and that's their sign of telling you that they fuck with you and shit like that. So you got to keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Taurus is ruled by Earth and Venus, so you know what I'm saying, they very charitable. You know what I'm saying? They'll help you to fuck out. You know what I'm saying, and shit like that. You know, and keep you stable because they stable and shit like that. Now, so you got to keep that in mind. So a Taurus may do a lot of negative shit to you, but if they giving you shit that they trust, like they trusting you with their place, their house, they trusting you with their belongings, their possessions, they fuck with you. So regardless of the shit they may talk to you about, or they may like lash out because you ain't making as much money or something like that, they gonna talk shit. But the moment that if you in their presence to create possibilities for them to talk shit to you like that, they fuck with you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be in a circle. You see what I'm saying? For them to even have to come to that conclusion that they got to talk to you that way. You see what I'm saying? Now, this is how you know if a Taurus don't like you. They don't like you if they start being stingy. Now, you have to understand like this. Now, Taurus is not like that for Taurus to be stingy. So if a Taurus start being stingy towards you, they don't like you. So you got to keep that in mind. So if you witness a sudden change, that's not like Taurus is to change. So if you witness a sudden change in a relationship, goddamn it, you must have done something. If they wasn't giving as much as they was giving before, you done fucked up. You done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you know a Taurus don't like you. You know what I'm saying? They start being stingy. And things of that nature. And that's not like a Taurus. You know damn well they got it. The moment they ain't got it around your ass, they done formulated something in their mind that the reason they ain't got it is because of your ass. How fucks with y'all Tauruses? Alright, now Geminis. Here's one of the motherfucking signs you may not know if they like you or not. You know why? Because here's how you tell if a Gemini like you. They talk about your ass. Now here's how you know if a Gemini don't like you. They talk about your ass. So it's like, what the fuck? I don't know if this motherfucker like me or not. Because you going to be hearing shit through the grapevine and them saying shit about you. And you like, damn, I just had this motherfucker in my house. Now how this motherfucker know what my fucking kitchen set look like? God damn it. So, you know what I'm saying? This how it is. But this how you decipher if a Gemini like you or dislike you, right? They talk about you positively. That's how you know if a Gemini like you. Because they gonna talk, period. So if you friends with a Gemini, you gonna get talked about, point blank, period. To someone, say, to even to themselves. But for the most part, if it's in a positive way, that's how you know a Gemini like you. So you might even take it negative sometimes. Like, damn, why this motherfucker telling everybody my business? But if the business that they was telling everybody is how you the shit and shit like that, it might be shit you don't even want to be known. So sometimes I don't even tell a Gemini everything. But at the same time, That's how you know they fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, how you know they don't like you is the same shit, but it's always negative. So if you pop up in a Gemini mind and the first thing they got to say about you is something that they dislike, then that's hot. Then you know they dislike you. So it ain't really much to have to figure out about a fucking Gemini. You just have to filter through the fact that they gonna talk about your ass whether they like you or dislike you. Once you filter through that fact, then you can get to what they're talking about you. Whether is it positive or is it negative? And then you got to keep this in mind too. It's like they switchy. So if a Gemini fuck with you, that same Gemini sometimes may throw in shit in there that they don't like about you. But if 80% of what they talking about you is positive, that's a Gemini that fuck with you. Now, and vice versa, if it's the other way around, they may don't fuck with you, but they may throw little positive shit in there every now and then also, like on that end. But if 80% of it is shit they don't like about you, and then it's only 20% of shit that they like about you, that Gemini don't fuck with you. See, it's tricky. These motherfuckers the tricksters. Y'all the motherfucking Lokis in the flesh. Lokis and Loki sets. All my females and male motherfucking tricksters out there and shit. I fucks with y'all. I'm on y'all niggas. Now, check this out. Cancers. Now let's get into motherfucking Cancers. This is another fucking sign you may be confused about. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. Here's how to tell if a Cancer like you. They actually care about you. Now here's to tell if a Cancer don't like you. They actually care about you. So it's the same fucking shit. So sometimes you can't tell the fucking difference. You like, damn, why does Cancer always talking about this damn person? Why does Cancer always... And they so moody, sometimes you don't know what mood that they're in, and you don't know where's that mood being directed, because they initiate and create the vibe. So you don't know if that actual mood is being directed towards the person they talking about or being directed towards you. They can be talking about your ass, but relating your situation to somebody else right in front of you. You sitting there agreeing like, yeah, I feel you. It's really about your ass. Like, Cancer's smart as fuck, man. I fucks with y'all motherfucking Cancer. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, check this out. This is how you, once you get past that part, you know what I'm saying? This is how you decipher if a Cancer fuck with you or not. Because they gonna motherfucking care. They can't help but caring. You know what I'm saying? But this is how you know they fuck with you. If a Cancer care about you in a positive way. If they care about you, and concern about you and shit like that, call you from time to time and shit like that just to check up on you and shit like that, and really have remorse for, even if they like break away from you for a while and shit like that. But they feel that, you know what I'm saying? If they start to feel a certain way about that, they fucks with you. They care about you, right? So that concern is there, you know what I'm saying? And even if time has passed and you gave them that energy to make them feel like they shouldn't call you in the first place, sometimes they can't help it. They'll reconnect with you and shit like that. So, because Cancers initiate the vibe. So sometimes they just want to know your vibe. The hell what the fuck you talking about and what logic you came up with to distance yourself in the first place. Motherfucker, how you feel? You know what I'm saying? And time, and in that realm of reality, that's like the time realm of reality. And time heals all wounds. It may not heal logic, but it heals wounds, hearts, wombs, mother, the emotions, moon, the feelings and emotions. And once time go, that's the realm that Cancers are in. So once a lot of time go, a lot of times Cancers don't even remember what the fuck they was even mad about in the fucking first place. They just remember how they felt. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's just that. But this is how you know a motherfucking Cancer don't like you. When they care and go out their way to show you that they don't like you. They care about disliking you. So air signs will be around a water sign like, damn, who gives a fuck? You'll be like, but nah, man, this motherfucker did this, that, and the third. Remind you, Cancers cling on to, and they're tapped to their Akashic records and memory and shit like that. So they could be talking about some shit that happened years of fucking ago. And you be like, man, hold on, did this happen yesterday? And then the Cancer gotta be like, they make you feel like it did happen yesterday, and then once you start to think about what they actually talking about, it's some shit that happened 5 years ago. So you gotta be like, man, get out of that shit, man. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta do that, because Cancer, they own that motherfucking shit. So that's how you know a Cancer don't like you. If they holding on to some shit and keep bringing your ass up and emotions and feelings and shit of that nature in a negative way, that's how you know a Cancer don't like you. You know what I'm saying? They won't like you the rest of your life. So keep that in mind too. They would care not to like you, and they would care enough to make sure you know it. Shit, y'all motherfuckers don't play. Shit, y'all gotta be careful of that though, because y'all powerful. So y'all manifest that in y'all own life. So the energy that y'all in, y'all manifest that to yourselves. Like it's like weird. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got to be careful with that energy because y'all powerful. It end up manifesting into people not caring about you. It's weird. Like it's weird. Every sign got it that way though, but that's how Cancers got it. Okay, Leos. This is how you know if a Leo like you. A Leo will want to be seen with you. That's how you know if a Leo like you. They'll want to be seen with you. Even if y'all at work, they always in your location. Even like, you know what I'm saying? Like a Leo, they'll want to be seen with you. That's how you know a Leo fucks with you and shit like that. Because a Leo don't got no problem with sharing the light. They just a lot of times like to remind the people who spark the light. You know what I'm saying? Like who's the light? It is. But for the most part, they ain't got no problem with sharing it. So this is what makes Leos more relatable than the other two fire signs. But at the same time, they know how to take that shape and form for themselves. So then a Leo will be quick to take credit for your success and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that Leo will make you feel good as hell, like you the shit. And you like, hell yeah, damn, I'm center stage, me? You talking to me? My nigga, me? You know what I'm saying? Then when it's all said and done, here come the Leo with these kind of conversations. Yeah, because remember when I taught you this, or remember when I made you do that, and that's why you're here today? And you ain't gonna want to hear that shit. You gonna be like, hold on. Nigga, don't forget, I was me. That's why you fucked with me in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, Leos, they'll trick you up and take all the shine. You'll be the most popular person in the world. The Leo to center stage for it. You like, how the fuck you making more money off me than me? Like, hey, Leo's a motherfucking trip. I'll fuck with y'all motherfucking Leos. Hey, but yeah, that's how you know a Leo fucks with you. They want to be seen with you. Whether they're more capable or not. A Leo will see your greatness. And use that shit like it's their greatness and shit like that. So you will be the artist on front of the stage, yet every name and title and when you do a performance and shit, it's the Leo's name though. You know what I'm saying? Shit, look at these motherfucking famous groups. I guarantee you, the motherfucker who can't sing for shit, and the ugliest motherfucker in the I don't judge niggas and shit like that, but let's keep it real. Females, y'all know what I'm talking about. You could go do all groups. I guarantee you. The front nigga, or even for females, the front girl and all that, she might be the ugliest, the most untalented, or whatever like that, but I guarantee it's her name and the group. Or it's his name and the group. And I guarantee that's a motherfucking Leo. I guarantee. That's how it is. You can't take the shine. Whether they're incapable or not, you just can't take the shine from Leos. It just is what it is. These motherfuckers, they could be the worst talented people ever. They will be known for that. They can get successful for that. And like, it's weird. Leos just get the sun. Can't fuck with it. Now, this how you know if a Leo don't fuck with you, right? Now, this how you know if a Leo don't fuck with you, right? If they start to feel smothered around you. If they always feel annoyed around you. In some way, shape, or form in the esoteric realm, you're taking their light or you're putting their light out. And Leos don't like that. You see, now you're starting to be disgruntled. Now you're starting to tell them and discredit them of everything that they did for you. Now you're not praising them. Now you're trying to show how much you put in to the business also. You can't really do that to Leos. You see what I'm saying? You got to kind of chill out on that. And then they're going to start feeling smothered. So for the most part, this is how you know a Leo don't like you. Every time you're around, they're not optimistic. They're not happy. A Leo will be the first person to be like, man, this motherfucker bring me down. You know what I'm saying? Or if they're not as direct like that based upon their other alignments, they act dramatic like that. When you come around, they'll start acting like shit is fucked up in their life. Like, oh man, just for you to leave. You know what I'm saying? So even if you are their friend, like I said, this goes through all scenarios. If you got a Leo friend and when you come around, they start to feel like they do certain, like they be like, oh, I'm about to leave, or man, shit fucked up right now. Like they saying certain things to kind of make you feel like, damn, maybe this is a bad time to come over. Because they may not tell you directly, but that would be the energy you start feeling. Yeah, you starting to get them signs that Leo don't fuck with you. Because if a Leo fucks with you, when you come over, they gonna be like, yeah, what's up? They gonna want to show you shit, do shit, you know what I'm saying? Get laugh and shit, you know what I'm saying? Kick it and do whatever. For females and males. If they not in that energy when you come around, nah, they don't fuck with you. You gotta read between the lines with a Leo. They don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And then if you keep coming around and start to force them to be direct, they gonna really get dramatic on you. They gonna really get like drama queens and drama queens. Like they gonna really start pointing out shit you do that you know you the only person that do that. So who else could they be talking about? but it's like they're throwing a fit, like something going on in their own life. So it's really not directed towards you, but it is. And if you jump in that middle or mix of them being in that mood, they'll Leo lioness lash on your ass, like, you know what I'm saying, and take all that energy out on you and be seen for it. Try to show off on taking it out on you. So, you know, Leos, you know, that's how you know a Leo don't like you. You know what I'm saying? They start to try to embarrass you. You know, they start to feel frustrated around you. You start to smother them. When they feel smothered and don't want to do shit with you, that's a Leo don't fuck with you. Because a Leo be trying to do shit with everybody. Even people they don't like. A Leo will want to be seen with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird. Y'all Leos is like, y'all weird. Now I fucks with y'all though. Now Virgo, here go the last tricky one. Because here's how you know if a Virgo like you, right? They'll criticize you, right? But here's how you know they don't like you. They'll criticize you. So you be like, what the fuck? What the fuck do you just want criticizing, putting your 2 cent ass motherfucker, right? So here's the thing. This is how, once you get past that fact, this is how you know if a Virgo fuck with you or not. If they're criticizing you in a way making you feel like they're trying to help you. Or when they criticize you, they're criticizing you in a lighthearted way. Like, so they might be talking about shit that's fucked up with you, but in like a positive kind of way. So you might got a hole in your shoes or something like that. A Virgo be like, they'll point that shit out. They look at the thing that they're like, hey, you know you got a hole in your shoes and shit though. And that's fucked up though. But if they start to talk about it like, yeah, I used to have holes in my shoes and shit. Like once they start talking like that, then that's how you know you might be still mad in heart. Like, man, why this motherfucker have to point this out? They know we was around all these girls. Why they point that shit out? Man, you know what I'm saying? You might be mad. But the conversation, you have no choice but to be like, I know they ain't mean it that way though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's earth sign. They not emotional. So they not into your feelings like you might be in your feelings if you a water or fire. To be thinking like, why this person ain't thinking in their mind to be like, we're around people. Point that out later. They not in their feelings like, it's a, you know what I'm saying? Air and earth is different. You know what I'm saying? So Virgos will point that out, but it'd be the same for a conversation either too. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's how you know a Virgo like you. You know what I'm saying? If they criticizing you or judging you, but based upon terms of fucking with you. Especially if they coming around you every day. They might be some judgmental ass motherfuckers around you every day. But it's like they might see that they trying to help you. You might have to just tell them sometimes, like, I don't need no help, nigga. I'm in a better situation than you. But at the same time, that's your relationship. Virgos like that kind of relationship. You know what I'm saying? They don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes a Virgo might just say something to you that you might not like, but a lot of times they just looking at it like they're trying to help you because they may see something that you may not see in your own life at the time. You know what I'm saying? You might be in a relationship that your partner is doing certain things that the Virgo will be able to sit back and analyze like, hold on, something ain't right. This something ain't adding up. It ain't calculating. And you might be all in your dreams and imaginations as a water and fire sign or even air. You might be airheading and shit, talking to everybody, and a person who's talking ain't listening. So that's when the motherfucking Virgo could be like, man, hold the fuck up, man. Something ain't adding up. Remember when you was here this day and that day? I thought they said they was here that day. Oh, I think this person is cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need the Virgo for. So you know what I'm saying? That's how you know a Virgo like you. When they criticizing that, you might not want to hear that. You might not want to hear your partner cheating on you by this motherfucker. You might think they do it, but you need, but here's how you know a Virgo don't like you. They criticize you again, but they do it in a negative way. I know I know it's still weird. I know it still might be like this, the same shit. But you got to really read between the lines with Virgos. I mean, if they start getting nasty with it, I mean, nothing you do is right to them. You can do nothing right. I mean, once you get to that point, yeah, the Virgo do not like you at all. I mean, you could do everything right. If you a male, you can eat her pussy in the best way in the world, make her come about 9-6 times. And she still might not be satisfied. Still might pick something wrong that you did. Yeah, it's over. She don't like you. It's over. She don't really like you no more. You know what I'm saying? Something up, or somebody else is in a picture, or she's trying to change and she's trying to wait to the particular circumstance or situation to change, or all those males out there in the other circumstance in the situation. If you're a female talking to a man, and you in a situation where it's like nothing you do is right, but you're doing the same thing you've been doing with him for the longest, and now all of a sudden he's tired of it. Now all of a sudden it ain't right. Now all of a sudden something wrong with it. Now all of a sudden he wants something. Yeah, if he's a Virgo, yeah, girl, he's tired of you. You know what I'm saying? He don't like you no more. You know what I'm saying? And if you stick around, it's gonna really start getting nasty. And they're not the type of people just to up and leave. They're the type of person that wants you to up and leave. So they just get real negative and nasty and non-caring in order to force you to get to that level for you to actually get up and leave. You see what I'm saying? So That's when you know a Virgo don't like you anymore. So even if you at work with a Virgo, if every time you go to work somebody got something to come tell you about what this Virgo ass motherfucker is saying about you, yeah, they don't like you. Now, how you know a Virgo like you at work? You the person that they coming to talk about everybody else about too. You know what I'm saying? You the person that they coming to telling like, yeah, this person stink. I don't think they took a bath yesterday. If the Virgo coming to you telling you all this shit, the Virgo fuck with you. If you the person that you always gotta hear about shit that they talk, yeah, the Virgo don't like you. That Virgo don't fucking like you. Hey, that's crazy though. I'm fucking with y'all. Now, motherfucking Libras. Now here's how you know if a Libra like you. Right? They relate to you. And Libras relate to everybody. So they'll always give you the benefit of the doubt. So that's how you know if a Libra like you. They relate to you in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? You're relatable. Even if they don't like everything that you do. They might not like all your ways. They might not like everything you say out your motherfucking mouth. They might not like the way you think. They might not like the people you be around. But if they're willing to compromise, you see what I'm saying? And they're willing to align themselves with you in some way, shape, or form, they fuck with you. If they willing to see things from your perspective, they fuck with you. If they're willing to relate to you in some way, shape, or form, they fuck with you. So Libras ain't hard to tell if they fuck with you or not. They might get distance at times when you attach yourself to them if you don't let them attach themselves to you first, because they're the initiators. So you have to be careful. They're the leaders when it comes to communicating. But for the most part, Libras, they you know what I'm saying? It ain't much to tell if a Libra fuck with you or not. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with you. They'll talk to you all fucking day. You know what I'm saying? And want to see what's up with you and see what's on your mind. And they kind of test you like Aries too, but they test you mentally. You know what I'm saying? And Aquarius. That Libras is like Aries and Aquarius in that way. They'll test you, but just mentally in a way. Aquarius is test with actions and Aries test with actions also. But a Libra tests with intellect. You know what I'm saying? But if they're around you to do that, they fucks with you. Now, here's how you tell if a Libra don't fuck with you, right? If they're trying to figure something out about you. Or if they're trying to fix something about you. Or if they're always trying to rectify something. That's when a Libra don't like you. So they may still be communicating with you. But if it's always in a situation of them trying to tell you something was right. Tell you something that you're doing wrong. Try to figure out something about you from others. Or trying to call you to figure out something about you. You might have a problem with a Libra or something like that. A Libra might not even want no problems with you. But they will still talk to you and communicate in that kind of way. Just to see how you react and cut. Like, here's the testing thing again. Just to figure out how you're coming, you know what I'm saying, in a way. And if you're even in a situation with a Libra like that in the first place, that's how you know you're getting ready to get into that area of a Libra not liking you. And them getting ready to add up everybody and group up the pack to come against you in some way, shape, or form. Because they will rally up a pack against you real fast in a hurry. Libras and Aquariuses are better at grouping up a pack of people than Geminis are within the air trine, the air packs, y'all motherfuckers. Libras and Aquarius can group together people on their side a lot faster than Geminis. Geminis are the loners out of the air signs. You know what I'm saying? So even though Libra is cardinal, the cardinal mutable or fixed that doesn't determine certain different things. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't determine certain things like what I'm talking about right now. So as far as the air signs, Libras and Aquariuses can group up people a lot faster. Like Geminis wouldn't even want to group up people like that. Gemini will rather do something on themselves a lot of times. Because they want to leave things open and possibilities to sneak in and sneak out of some shit. They'll fuck your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Quick, you could be a Gemini's best friend and they'll fuck your bitch. They'll be at your woman's house when your ass at work. Believe that. You be calling home like, who the fuck over there? Oh, your friend over here? Yeah, he's a Gemini. Yee-hee. Alright, now check this out. Now, motherfucker, yeah, like, so you Libras. If Libras, this is how you know a Libra don't like you. If they trying to figure out something or rectify something with you or conclude something or create a balance or something. And if it can't be no balance, then that's when all hell gonna break loose. And that's when war is gonna actually be certified with the fucking Libra. But it has to get there. Libras don't want it to get there, but if you push it there, they'll know based upon intellect and information that you put out. And that'll let them know how far to go with your monkey ass. But for the most part, that's how Libras get down. That's how you know if a Libra like you or don't like you. You know what I'm saying? But they always reach out into liking you in some way, shape, or form before it get to that level. They give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, Scorpios. This is a little tricky too, but not as tricky as Geminis, Cancers, and and Virgos. Now, here's how you can tell if a Scorpio like you. You just don't know. You just don't know. You just gonna have to go through experiences with this person and allow this person to become open enough to tell you that, yeah, I fucks with you, we should be in a relationship. Or yeah, I fucks with you, you my friend. Or yeah, I fucks with you. But even months and months after that, of being around this person, you still might not. So it's like, it's really hard to tell. You just not gonna know. So for the most part, the only way you gonna tell if a Scorpio really fuck with you is if you've been around that Scorpio for 10 years. If you can actually say, this Scorpio, this was my best friend for 10 years. If you can actually say, I'm married to a Scorpio. If you can actually say, I've been knowing this Scorpio for this amount of time and this amount, and we did all this together. If you can actually say that, then that confirms if the Scorpio fuck with you or not. But if you just sit here trying to analyze it like I'm doing with all the other sides, trust me, you're not gonna know. And you could be around this motherfucker for 10 years. So it's crazy. But on the flip side, it's always to know how Scorpio don't like you. It's always to know how Scorpio don't like you. Now, this is how you know how Scorpio don't like you, right? It's no contact at all. So if you willing to say that you knew the Scorpio for 5 years, but they just up and disappeared and they did something else, yeah, they didn't fuck with you. See, it's like in real time, almost like with Scorpios, but metaphysically though. I fucks with y'all. But for the most part, yeah, that's how you know if a Scorpio don't fuck with you. No contact. Nothing to do with you. Now, it's similar to the Aries, because they're straight up detached. But what's different is an Aries won't even care to bring you up or talk about you to anybody else. A Scorpio will talk up and down about your ass to other people. You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? A Scorpio will let motherfuckers know that they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? An Aries, like for an example, like, because they share Mars signs. They just the feminine and masculine versions of it. So Aries will, like, if you a person who likes somebody, but this Aries don't like them, you will bring this person up to an Aries, and you might get a sense that the Aries don't like him, but the Aries won't even want to continue the conversation. They'll even just be straight up like, man, fuck that motherfucker, and go on and move on, and still make you feel like, well, this Aries might still like him if I bring them back together or something like that as friends. You would get that sense, even if the Aries truly don't fuck with them. But you know what I'm saying? They're just straight up detached. Scorpio, right, is different. When you come around, a Scorpio will be like, was you around that motherfucker today? Now you know I don't like that motherfucker. Now you probably got your energy around from that motherfucker around me. Now you know I don't like that. See, now they get into that shit. They'll sniff that motherfucker on you. They'll be like, man, look, you keep your ass with them today if you around. So they'll let your ass know that. So you will know off the bat, don't even bring this person around. You know what I'm saying? You will bring this person around the Aries is act detached, and then tell you later on, like, man, I was acting that way, but man, don't bring that person around no more. A Scorpio will let you know ahead of time, you don't even have that emotional vibration to even do that, to even bring this person around the Scorpio. So you'll also know that Scorpio don't like that person. You know what I'm saying? And if you bring that person around, the Scorpio will act like they don't like you too. In that time, and they'll tell you later, like, the reason why I was acting funny towards you because you brought that person around, so I had to act like that towards you for that person don't have no type of energy to start asking me questions, to act like I like them. So for them to stay quiet towards me, I had to act like I don't like you because you was the one who brought them here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Scorpios be on some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? And Aries understand that. Just Aries sometimes don't got the time to even go through that part of it. But Aries get that. A Scorpio will make an Aries do that. You know what I'm saying? Make an Aries want to talk about somebody too and get excited about it. But the Aries will feel bad about even talking about that person. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the Aries will sit back like, man, I don't even like that person. I shouldn't have even expressed all my dislike to this person. So the Aries will start feeling vulnerable. But the Scorpio will want the other person to feel vulnerable. The Scorpio will hope that this friend go tell the other friend how much they don't like them. Just for they don't never have to experience this person coming around in general to tell them themselves. So it's different dynamics. I fucks with our Scorpios though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go deep with that shit though. So that's how you know a Scorpio don't like you. They're just straight up detached. You know what I'm saying? And you might hear through the grapevines that they don't like you. That's why they was acting that way when you was around. You know what I'm saying? Now, Sagittariuses. This is how you know if a Sagittarius like you. They'll tell you everything. They'll tell you what they about to do. They'll tell you how they trying to do it. They're trying to make you a part of it in some type of way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And you'll feel the optimism. You'll feel it. They may separate from your ass from time to time when you get too happy and call them every fucking day. But for the most part, they always call you back and refresh. They just need time to recharge. And all fire signs is like this at times, but Sagittarius to the most. They can fuck with you, but sometimes they'll separate from you to make you think that they don't. But to them, it just get outdated. They need to recharge to themselves, so when they come back around you, it's refreshing. It could be the same energy it was when they left you in the first place. They don't like that to leave. Once you put them in a space that has to leave, you make them leave. So for the most part, Sagittarius is like that. But here's the thing. When we talk about Sagittarius, they'll tell you everything. They'll let you know what's going on with them, and they just happy and giddy around you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they are and shit like that when they're around you. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll make you feel upbeat. You know what I'm saying? You'll want to go out with them, or you'll want to do things with them, or you'll want them to be your best friend, and you'll feel like this is a person you could tell everything to. That's how the Sagittarius will make you feel. But Sagittarius make you feel like if you're around a person that can make you feel like, damn, you could just trust them with all your inner secrets, or trust them with saying it. Or sometimes they create this illusion to make you feel like that, like, damn, you could just tell them anything, and this person just, you off the back trust them. That's a Sagittarius, and they fuck with you. That's how you know this person fuck with you. And that 9 times out of 10, you talking to a Sagittarius. Now here's how you know if a Sagittarius don't fuck with you, right? They're quiet around you. Real quiet. You know what I'm saying? You could be trying to spark a conversation. The words is limited. They don't say much. Straight up direct. And then they might act like they do like you. But they're saying little. They're not saying much about it though. 1 or 2 things about what they like. Leave it at that. Once you start to carry it on and start to try to add to it, they'll switch the conversation or switch to someone else or get up out of it. That's how you know if a Sagittarius don't like you. You know what I'm saying? And then they're getting ready to detach from you, period. So even if you are in a relationship with a Sagittarius, and if it start to get real boring around them, they start to stop having ideas around you. They start not wanting to do things around you no more. They start to have other friends to do things with. You want to do things with them, or you want to know about the friends that they're around. They kind of don't want you to participate, or they kind of make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, that y'all don't match. Like they hang with you on their time, with your time, and then on their time, and then they may even have conversations like that with you, like, yeah, I fuck with you to do this with, and I only fuck with this person to do that. See, if they talking to you like that, that's going to give you signs that the Sagittarius really don't fuck with you like that. You see what I'm saying? So you have to keep that in mind. If they start talking to you like they don't like they don't fuck with someone else as much, that energy is really directed towards you, but they're mutable. So they really could fuck with that person they talking about real hard, but they're just using a circumstance to make you feel that way, to put in your mind that they may be talking to you like the same way. And if you keep trying to come around, that's when they're going to start separating themselves from you. And then that's when you're going to start to realize, like, hold on, this whole time the Sagittarius wasn't fucking with me. And then that's how you know the Sagittarius didn't fuck with you. They start to get more and more and more quiet around you. And that's not like a Sagittarius to be that way. Capricorns. Now, this is how you know a Capricorn fucks with you. They make you work for them in some way. So if they got something going on, they make you a part of it. And they want to come pick you up every day for it. They you know what I'm saying? It's like that. So that's how you know. So in so many ways, shapes, and forms, they make you work for them. So that's how you know if a Capricorn fuck with you or not. You know what I'm saying? They make you work for them and shit in some way, shape, and form. Or they want to align you with what they're actually doing. Or they want you to work where they work at. Or they want you to, like, shit like that. That's how you know a Capricorn fuck with you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Let you hold on to shit that they want to hold on to. Oh, don't fail me now. I thought you gonna hold me down. Let me plug this motherfucker shit up though. But yeah. That's how you know a Capricorn fuck with you and shit. They make you a part of their business. Go in this motherfucker. They make you a part of their business. They associate themselves with you. They align themselves with your ethics, especially if you got something that they need and something that can ground them, something that can create a stability moment for them, something that they can and y'all can build some type of bond between each other on it. They'll fucks with you. Capricorn will fuck with you. So if you got a Capricorn constantly coming around you, wanting to align you, wanting to meet you to other people and shit like that, and wanting and like from a ground up type of situation, they'll meet you to this person. That, you know what I'm saying, to try to help you out in some way, shape, or form from a material or practical or something that makes sense. The Capricorn fucks with you. That's how you know the motherfucking Capricorn fucks with you. Now this is how you know a Capricorn don't fuck with you, right? They don't need you for shit. If they don't need you for shit, don't want you for shit, you don't got nothing for them for shit, Capricorn don't fuck with you. You can have all the shit in the world. You can have what they need 10 times over. If they act like they don't need it from you, yeah, the Capricorn don't fuck with you. Because you got certain air signs that might not fuck with you, but based upon what you got, even Scorpios, based upon what you got, they might act like they fuck with you for the time being. Not a Capricorn. You could have $1 million fucking dollars that the Capricorn was asking you for yesterday. If they don't fuck with you tomorrow, that day, that $1 million, they don't need it. They don't want you. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you really know a Capricorn don't fuck with you. A Capricorn, if they rather sleep on your porch than in your house, even though you leaving the door open, like, man, come in here. Yeah, the Capricorn don't fuck with you. Capricorn don't fuck with you. They on that kind of level, that type of shit. That kind of time. They on that kind of mentality. Capricorns do not fuck with that kind of shit at all. So if you're around a person and you don't know what sign they is, but if they acting like they don't need nothing from you, but this is a person that you kind of gotta be around, so you kind of gotta deal with, but they act like they don't want nothing from you, they don't need nothing from you, that's a Capricorn. Even if you're offering it. Now, Aquariuses, now they're tricky also, but it's like weird. It's kind of fun, like, you know what I'm saying? Because they're type the like ask for a date, and they won't show up for the date, or they'll call the date off just to see if you hang around or stick around, or just to see if you will agree to another date. Then you not knowing that Aquarius was planning that the whole time, because they're just seeing if you're the type of person like that. So if you're the type of person that didn't care about the first date being canceled and you all open for the second date, then that was their whole plan. Them doing that, to them, that is the first date. And that allowed them to feel comfortable enough to go all out that first date. But if you're the type of person to throw attitudes like, nah, but you ain't do it first time, and you act sassy and stuck up to the Aquarius a little bit, the Aquarius, that's going to let them know that, shit, I wasn't calling you for the first date in the first place. I was just seeing how your attitude was going to be. You know what I'm saying? At the Aquarius, y'all play mind games. Y'all got to stop that for y'all females. Y'all do that too to niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I fucks with y'all now, because I get it. Because Aquarius is my 7th house. Because I'm a Leo ascendant. So that's how all my relationships even start. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? And look, this is how you know if an Aquarius like you. They act weird towards you. They act weird towards you like that. So they act quirky, like weird. Sometimes they might even act like they don't like you. But just the fact that they give you attention, they fuck with you. Because Aquariuses are real separate signs. They're real to themselves mentally and action-wise. So they know how to rowdy up a crowd in a second. They know how to communicate. They dealing with air. They know how to deal with people. Get in and get out. But just as well as they know how to get in, they know how to get out and disassociate themselves. So for the most part, it's not like them. It's not really like them at times to give attention to people. So when they give attention to a specific person, whether it's in a negative or positive way, you need to read between the lines. This Aquarius fuck with you. They just trying to size you up into their way so you can align yourself with them. You know what I'm saying? Therefore, you could be friends to the end, and they don't have to feel like they always got to get into some type of emotional in-depth around you, or they always have to feel guilty or responsible for something around you, or they always have to feel obligated around you. If you could feel light around them, and then they could allow them to be free and come around you and it still be the same energy, and they know that you're not holding no resentment for some shit that don't really matter anyway, Aquarius will fuck with you. So that's how you know if an Aquarius fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? They act weird towards you. They might pick on you. They might call you and then cancel shit and do shit, then come around from time to time and then act like real distant. But them giving you the energy that they're distant is them letting you know that they fuck with you. That they gonna be coming back because you get the energy like, do this person fuck with me or not? Let me call this person. Sometimes they just want to see if you'll call them. It's weird. They play mind games. But just the simple fact that you feel like it's a person around you playing mind games, but they're around you, they fuck with you. And 9 times out of 10, they're in Aquarius. Now, this is how you know if they don't fuck with you, right? They start judging. Now, it's not like that for an Aquarius to judge because Aquarius is, they so weird themselves and unique themselves that they like that type of freedom into others. So they like being around others that's like that. So they just create some type of big old organization of people who can organize with each other that's like that. The moment they start to judge you, this is something about you they don't like, and it's leading down into the line of them not liking you. And they can still be around you like they're your friend because they air. Air's still relatable. They are the relationship signs of the zodiac period, the air signs in general. But if they start to relate to you in ways of judging you all the fucking times, damn, your shoes always dirty to you. Your shoes always dirty to them. They always need to tell you to clean them. Something always wrong with your family to them. Something always, you know what I'm saying? Once they get to that point, once they start judging you constantly about shit that really don't matter too, they just judge you for the sake of conversation. They constantly bring up shit around other people that you don't want to be brought up. Yeah, this Aquarius don't really like you that way. They don't like you. And these motherfuckers will come over your house every fucking day. It is like that. It's like Aquarius don't look at friends the way air signs in general, but mostly Aquariuses. They don't look at friends like fire, water, and earth signs. Aquarius will be your worst enemy. This is where other people get the words from, keep your enemies close. 9 times out of 10, it was that goddamn Aquarius they need to keep close. Aquarius will get your ass killed. And you thought they was your goddamn friend. And they thought it too. But that was the kind of friend they was to you. It's weird. That's how Aquarius look at friends. You could be their enemy. That's the kind of friend y'all is. You could be their person that they somewhat want to associate themselves with just on this day of the calendar. That's the kind of friend you is to them. You could be like someone that they see as family, but you ain't. That's the kind of friend you is to them. You could be an actual family member by blood. That's the kind of friend you is to them. It's like, it's weird. Aquarius is weird. You could be